Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you guys stopped by. And if you are a new subscriber here, I just want to personally welcome you. I appreciate you stopping by. We are on day 5 of using our Flutterby kit for 10 projects in 10 days. Creative kit is what's on tap today. I had someone, her name is Iselin. She is from Norway. She's one of my planner besties from across the seas. She said, can you please do something with the stencil and the stamp? And so as you've been listening to my intro here, you've seen me use the Versamark embossing ink and then using some of those embossing powders. Now this is where the real magic happens. And if you know anything about embossing powders, you're supposed to do one at a time or the powders will mix. I actually wanted them to mix. And so the only trouble I had is remembering not to put the embossing powder back into the container when you're shoveling off all that extra stuff. So this is my favorite part, is when it gets all melty and it kind of morphs into something else, which is very apropos for, I would think, butterflies. So you can see here that I have 5 butterflies. I forgot I needed a 6th. So I'm doing the last 6th butterfly, and then I'm going to dump all that embossing powder, which isn't very much, by the way, into the garbage. Now I got the first 2 a little close, so I'm just being a little bit gentle, but after that, I'm just gonna cut these off my black cardstock. I really wanted these to pop and be vibrant, and you can certainly use white, but I thought it looked great against my planner with the black. Once all I have them rough cut, I can go ahead and cut them out individually, just using a generic butterfly shape because I am going to be placing them back to back. And a pro tip, if you want one, it is easier to turn the paper than your scissors when you're cutting stuff out. Just keep that in mind. I've got a ribbon here and I was going to press it because it was wrapped around a piece of cardboard and it's kind of like wrinkly like that. But after looking at it, I was like, you know what? I like this. I think it looks cute. I don't mind the wrinkles. So I just cut it to size and now I'm ready to make sure my butterflies have a chance to fly. This is double-sided tape. I love this double-sided tape. It has many different sizes and it comes in a very large pack. It will last you probably a lifetime from Amazon. I will link that in my Amazon storefront for you. Now it's time to put these back to back. Make sure you are using some heavy duty tape or making sure you're using liquid glue because these guys need to really make sure they stick together so you can enjoy them all month long. And they just turned out so cute. I thought for sure I would have to trim a little bit of that extra cardstock off the edges with the black, but it turns out I did a pretty good job. If I needed to trim them, I would have, but I just left them alone. They were good enough. Trimmed off the edges into a little edge. And now I wanted to add a little bit more flair. I had these Archer and Olive metallic pencils and they looked so well and have such a great color. And we've gotten stickles before with the kits. Thought I would pull them back out from KRODesigns. If you enjoyed this project, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Bye.